processor 930 with 6 GB of RAM DDR3 and the DFI LAN party motherboard and two ATI video card 4890 video card from ATI in crossfire X mode. So we'll do some test of this computer, some benchmark, and see how this computer perform. So let's start first with the Crisis, video game. So let's start the Crisis. Let's start the Crisis. Let's put the disc first. Let's put the disc first. Here is the disc. Is the original Crisis disc. As you can see, this is the original game. Oh, it seems the disc is in the CD-ROM. Yes, it's in the CD-ROM, the disc. Okay, so let's load the game now and see how this configuration perform, this i7 930 and ATI video card perform. Okay, so let's wait for the game to load now. It's loading a little slower because the game is loading from the CD-ROM. It's not the wireless copy, as you can see, the original copy, and it's loading of the CD-ROM. Okay, so let's wait a little. Okay, so here you go. The game is loading. Okay. I put the computer on my headphone to let you guys hear me. Okay, so let's load the level here. Let's load the level and see how this computer perform. Okay, let's load the first level. As you can see, it's loading pretty fast. The i7, it's a pretty decent processor. It's a pretty good processor. So as you can see, the game is loading pretty fast. Okay. Here we go. A few more seconds. Okay, so now we are in game. And remember guys, this is the stock frequency of this processor. It's not overclocked or anything. It's like the stock frequency. So as you can see, 60 frames per second here. It's working very well, like very well, this game on this computer. I saw minimum frame per second 30 and still very playable in the hard loading scene with a lot of NPC and a lot of things going on. The frame rate was 30 frames per second, so very good. So as you can see, now we have 60 frames per second constant. So let's go and kill some Korean bastards now. Okay. Let's go and kill a guy and see how this is working. As you can see, the sky is not flickering or anything. You know, many people have problems with Crossfire X configuration, but only because they don't have the last patch of the game. So you need to have the original video game to patch it and to make the game work well. Okay, so let's kill this guy. Okay, he's down. Two more guys here. So as you can see, 59, 58 frames per second, very good. Okay, try to kill this guy. Come on. So as you can see, the game performed very well, like very well. I saw now minimum frame per second 40 at this scene, so it's pretty decent. In fact, you know, the game is the 2007 game, and is not so well optimized for quad core, and crossfire is not so well optimized, but it's still performing very well. And the graphics are beautiful in the Crysis game, because it's like the best graphics on the PC at the moment, in my opinion. No game can compete with this game at the graphics. Graphics wise, it's the best looking game out there. So let's go and follow this guy and to see an open scene. In a few minutes we will see an open scene now. So let's follow this dude. As you can see, the graphics are beautiful, as I say it, and I repeat myself, but the graphics are stunning in this game. And still it's working very well on the i7 processor and 2 ATI video cards, with no lags or glitches, except the last boss. The last boss have some stupid memory leaks and glitches and low frame rate, but it is a fix to do that. You can play the game in DirectX 9 at the last boss. And by the way, guys, this is DirectX 10. This now performing DirectX 10 with highest settings. Okay, so let's go now. Let's go and see an open scene now. There are two guys here. Let's kill them. Okay, so let's kill this guy. Okay, he's down. I'm not good at shooter. I'm not so good, but I still finish this game. I beat this game. It's, like I say, it's stunning. Anyway, I'm not playing video games for graphics. I like the gameplay more, but many people say this game don't have gameplay. They are lying. This game have a nice gameplay, you know, and a nice story for a shooter, for a first-person shooter. Okay, so now will be an open scene, a much larger scene, and see how the video card perform. So no changes. It's still performing very well. 48 frames per second, 47 frames per second now. So it's very well, as you can see, 50 frames per second. No glitches, no lag, no anything. It's working very well. Okay, so let's kill these guys and do this mission. He's down. Okay, here we go. Bye bye, sucker. As you can see, the AI is not so smart. Sometimes they do stupid mistakes, sometimes they are super smart. Okay. And we have one more guy here. As you can see, the frame rate is very good. It's working very well. Okay, so one more car there. Let's kill that car. Let's kill that guy. Oh, two more guys, okay. One down and two down. As you can see, it's performing very well. No problem at all, no problem at all, except the last boss. I was disappointed a little when I was fighting the last boss because of glitches and bugs. But I read on the internet this is a common problem, so the fix is put the game in DirectX 9 and enjoy it. So this concludes part 1 of this computer benchmark. I hope you guys enjoy it.